Hey guys, okay, today is April 18th, which is a very exciting day. It's my dad's birthday. But also today, many exciting things, something that I know the entire Disney community has been like so hyped up about. Today is the day that character meet and greets kind of officially come back in the capacity that we remembered them pre-shutdown. Meaning you can now get autographs from characters again, you can now actually put your arm around and pose with the characters, you can give the characters hugs. So this is a very exciting day in the Disney community. I'm already seeing a ton of my friends posting pictures on Instagram with the characters, so I really wanted to go ahead and head out to the parks today, see all the excitement, and possibly meet a character. So I felt like a good spot to do that is Magic Kingdom. So I made myself a Magic Kingdom park reservation. Also, I am starving. I need to eat dinner, so we're gonna get food. We're gonna do that. All right, I just parked my car, and actually while I was on the tram, I made a mobile order for Columbia Harbor House, which I'm excited for what I'm getting. I don't think I've had it here before. I'm getting the New England clam chowder, so that'll be good. So I've kind of timed it. I placed my order now, and I'm pretty sure by the time I get over there, should be ready that I can start heading that direction and pick it up. I'm heading towards the ferry boat, and oh my word, it is gonna be a crowded night tonight, I can just tell. Or maybe the sea of people are all heading out, which is a good thing, but I don't know. There were still a lot of people pulling in, and I was parked pretty far back tonight in Scar, so I think it's gonna be a pretty happening evening. But today is the day after Easter, so I think we still have all of those spring break crowds are absolutely here. I am really excited for tonight because I can't remember, it's been like a hot minute since I've been to Magic Kingdom. I'm trying to think the last time I was actually here at Magic Kingdom. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's been a while. And it's definitely not been like since I left my Disney College program, to give you that perspective of time. You guys would have been here on the vlog more recently when my parents came over and vlogged the one night when I was working. But yeah, I cannot remember the last time that I was here at Magic Kingdom. So I'm excited just to like have a whole Magic Kingdom evening, get to eat at Columbia Harbor House, get to go around, probably ride Little Mermaid, one of my favorite rides there. Like I want to do things like that tonight, like a bunch of like dark rides, maybe Mansion. We'll see how the wait times are. Like I said, I thought it was gonna be crowded, but so far the the ferry itself is not like super busy, so that's good. Always a good sign. Into Magic Kingdom. This feels so good. It feels like coming back home. Like this park, you guys all know, I love all the parks, something different about each one. But you know, Magic Kingdom always gives you like that I'm here feeling, you know, like I'm in Disney World feeling. Like there's a parade right now, like Vamos is happening right as we speak. Look at that for timing, like seriously. So that was like the best entrance into Magic Kingdom. Now it is time for my food to be ready, so I am heading straight back to Columbia Harbor House to go pick that up. Okay, magical moment, absolutely magical moment. I have the entire, basically the entire upstairs of Columbia Harbor House all to myself. So if you don't know, Columbia Harbor House has two seating areas. There's like the downstairs seating, and there is like a lot of like little side rooms and everything that you can explore, but then they also have the upstairs seating area. Now, when I was downstairs, all of the stairwells to come upstairs were all roped off. So I was like, okay, I guess they only have the bottom level open, because sometimes that happens. But I went all the way to the far end, like past the registers, and only one set of stairs in here was opened and not roped off, so you could come upstairs. And sure enough, there's like a few people up here, but this like little back room, if you know anything about Magic Kingdom, you know about this particular room right here. this I have entirely to myself, and I'm very excited. Like, this is such a win right now, and let me show you. So like, yeah, seriously, there's like hardly anybody up here because the main staircases were all roped off. So there's like just a couple people that are like back in that little section, but let me show you why this particular spot is like the creme de la creme of where you want to be. It's for this view right here. You can actually watch people coming and going through Fantasyland. Like, how magical is that? So this is where I'm gonna sit and have my food. So I went with, this is the New England clam chowder, which I'm a big fan of anything clam chowder related. And it is in this bread bowl. I think this is a special 50th anniversary edition. And yeah, I think I was here one time with somebody else who had this, but I do not think I've actually tried this yet. So I'm looking forward to that. Got my Disney Coke. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this view as I dine right now. So right up there, those little windows, that is where I just sat at Columbia Harbor House. So yeah, review on the clam chowder. It was excellent, like absolutely excellent clam chowder itself. The one thing that would make me not get it again is the fact that the bread bowl, they gave you so much bread, and I felt like the most like pea-sized amount of the clam chowder. So like the clam chowder was really good, but there just was not enough of it at all. And I usually am not the type of person to say that about Disney portion sizes, but it was just like thrown off. The fact that there was like so much bread, like I pretty much had still the entire thing intact. Like I was eating the clam chowder and was able to like eat a little bit of the bread with it, but for the most part, yeah, I was like, I almost want a refill. Like I want more soup poured into it so that I can like actually use up the rest of the bread. Yeah, it was just like, I don't even know if it was a full cup worth that was poured in there. It was really a very skimpy portion of the actual chowder itself. So because of that, I don't think I would get it again. Maybe I would actually get the cup of soup, not the bread bowl, because I wonder if you probably end up getting more that way. So that was my review on the clam chowder. But getting to sit up there and like seriously, there was only like 2 other families that joined me up there. It was a very nice, relaxing meal sitting up in Columbia Harbor House. So always look for that. Even if you think that the upstairs seating is closed because they have like the certain staircases closed to get up there, always like check around. Just do a full sweep of the restaurant and see what all is open, because you can look out like that. So here's my current predicament. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I was looking, the one thing that I like wanted to do tonight was meet Mickey Mouse and get my Mickey Mouse hug that everyone has been talking about, but the wait is currently 55 minutes. So I don't know whether to believe that or not, because it was less earlier. Like when I was taking the ferry over, I checked and it was only like 30 minutes. So I don't know what to believe. And I'm like, I could just go wait in line, but I don't really want to wait an hour. I'd rather like, I haven't been here in so long, like I'd rather go around and be doing other things in Magic Kingdom. I don't know, I'm like feeling so conflicted. I'm like, do I just like bite the bullet and go get in line? I might do a little walk around, see if there's something else that I could get up to, and then maybe we'll go wait for Mickey. Because I really want to get my picture, you know, hugging Mickey Mouse, like with Mickey Mouse. Like that's iconic of today. So we'll see. But it is a beautiful, beautiful night. I'm just like happy to be like, yeah, walking around. My favorite princess, Little Mermaid right there, her line is 35 minutes for Ariel's Undersea Adventure. So I was like, I'm tempted to do that right now because I love that one. And like I said, I kind of want to also do like dark rides tonight. But I'm like, okay, if I wait 35 minutes, and it was looking like it was going to be like a legit 30. So like I keep saying, they are like over projecting a lot of wait times right now. But that one, people were like back like through the arches there, you know, like of her castle. So I feel like it's gonna be a legit 35. And I'm like, at that point, I could just be in line for Mickey and do the thing that I really, you know, came here to do tonight. So the decisions of like what to do. My hope is that like closer to fireworks, maybe people will be like getting a spot for fireworks and they won't be wanting to meet Mickey Mouse. That's what I'm gonna hope for. I think I am like officially local status, because I've reached that point where I'm like, it's an hour? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not waiting in line. I will come back. I think me and my family were always kind of like that, but honestly, like just since living here, that has gotten like even more. That feeling of being like, no, I'll come back. I am not waiting in any line. Comment below. Do you know where I'm heading? I'm sure you figured it out. Do you know where I am heading? I'm heading somewhere that I'm hoping it does not have a huge line. Oh, I think it's my lucky day. We have to do the People Mover. a requirement being back in Magic Kingdom. Yeah, this is seriously fantastic. Like, I've been seeing People Movers line recently, like all out here in this whole like extended part, like all of this like chained off section. But right now, looks like there's just like a little bit of a wait. So that's gonna be what we do.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy your Grand Circle tour of Tomorrowland.
This feels right. This feels like I'm back at home right now.
That's Progress City, Walt Disney's dream for an experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Progress City was the inspiration for Epcot, and many of its forward-thinking ideas have been realized throughout Walt Disney World.
Okay, so like, whoa. I really, like, I have not been on this in, like I said, a hot minute since I've been back to Magic Kingdom. And look at Tron. Tron is like, oh my gosh, look at this. It is humming along now, like, at record speed. Still got a far way to go, but we're getting there. Like, this is looking very different from how it had been looking, which is exciting.
Your own spacecraft lets you take a spin around the planet and ascend to otherworldly heights. This time it's Laughter Thereafter at Monsters Incorporated.
Okay, so like breaking news. So right as I was getting off of the People Mover, I'm like, let me check. Let me get in my Disney experience and see what is the current wait time for meeting Mickey down in Town Square. So I pull it up and like, you know how like sometimes as it's loading, it like shows like what it previously just was, and it was showing 65. And I was like, seriously? Like it now went up even more? And I was kind of like for that brief moment thinking, I'm just gonna bag this for tonight. But then it fully loaded and it showed only 35, okay? Which is lower than it had been at the 55. So I really don't know what's going on, but I mean, if it's saying 35, it has to be at least 35 or less, right? Okay, so we're gonna head right there right now. I'm not gonna wait anymore, hoping that it drops. We're just gonna get in line, see how long it takes. I'm excited. We're gonna meet Mickey right now. Also, this sunset, oh my goodness, it was like golden hour as I was riding People Mover and just like looking at the sun was hitting Space Mountain and the castle, and oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Okay, so this is crazy. It is not even like about time for fireworks just yet. Like, wait, what time is it? Fireworks are at 9 tonight. And as you can see, it's not even like dark yet, but they have the bypass open. So like right now, this is the bypass that runs like parallel to Main Street. So I will always take this and avoid the traffic of Main Street. This will work out perfect because this seriously pops you out right at like the front of Main Street where it's like there's the Lady and the Tramp restaurant, Tony's restaurant, and then Town Square Theater is like right on the other side of that. Oh my gosh, this is taking me like 30 seconds to walk down, whereas if I would have been fighting the crowd on Main Street, oh my gosh, it would have taken me at least 10 minutes to get down probably. That is kind of interesting though that they have this open like this early in the evening. And you see this is right where it spits you out down here at the very front of the park. How amazing is this? So they have the characters up on top of the train station. Oh, and they're all in their 50th best. But yeah, I'm gonna head right in here to Town Square Theater and we're gonna meet Mickey. Okay, it says 35 minutes, so I'm gonna time it. We'll see how long it actually takes. Hi, Mickey. Hello. Thank you. Hello. You look so cute. Aw. Cute. Aw. I just met Mickey. Oh my goodness. That was so sweet. So the wait, it was a little bit over what was posted at 35. It was honestly close to an hour, but it was worth it just to get the picture. And shout out to the cast member in there. She was like amazing. I handed her my phone and she was taking both like pictures and she took like a little video. So that was amazing. I'm so happy that I waited to do that. It's definitely a long line, very, very long line, but met Mickey and right now it is exactly 8:55 and fireworks are like getting ready to start. I was like gonna do something else here in Magic, but it is like a sea of people, and even though they have the bypass open, it's like the thought of trying to like fight the crowds that way. I don't know what I want to do now. I'm like, do I try to do something else here in the park, or maybe I'll head and do like resort hopping on my way out? I might do that. Okay, so I am now heading on the walkway. You can hear, I almost said Happily Ever After. I always want to call it Happily Ever After. You can hear enchantment going off there. You can actually see it right there. But yeah, I'm gonna head and do a little resort hopping. That way I kind of avoid the fireworks crowds. I like don't want to end my night yet. I don't want to like just go back to the apartment and hang out. Like, I want to still do something fun. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take the walkway, walk over to Grand Floridian, kind of explore around there, head to the Poly, maybe take a walk all the way back to the parking lot. I'm trying to think if I've done that yet. I don't think I've done this whole, I've done like portions of this trek, but this might be the very first night that I'm gonna like get my exercise in at the end of the night and like just take this path all the way from here at Magic Kingdom back to Grand, Poly, and back to the parking lot. But actually, I did something very exciting just now. So on my way out of Magic Kingdom, I stopped by the guest relations that's actually like not the one that's on Main Street, not the one that's there at Town Hall, but the one that's once you get outside of the park and is like right to the right hand side, like before you would head in and tap your magic band there at the turnstiles. There was like no line whatsoever, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna jump in and go to guest relations because I've been meaning to get over there. I was actually talking with some friends the other night about going to Typhoon Lagoon next week, and I have been actually itching to get to a Disney water park since being here, and now that we're like pretty much in like summer time of year, I would say, here in Florida, like we fully have the warm weather is like here. I have really been wanting to get to the water park. So I was looking at it, and so with the annual pass level that I have the Incredi Pass, which is the one with no blockout dates. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Look at the fireworks. So I have the one with no blockout dates. With that pass level, you have options. I'm pretty sure with all the pass levels, you have the options to add on either the water park, or you can also add on the photo pass. So at the time when I bought, the fireworks are so loud right here. You don't realize when you're in the parks listening to the music how loud they actually are. So when I bought my annual pass, I had the photo pass add-on, but I did not at the time, because it's kind of crazy to think about. Like when I bought my annual pass at the time, I wasn't yet living here in Florida, and I just got the photo pass add-on because I was like, oh, I don't usually get to the water parks that often. Like honestly, the last time I was at Disney water parks was, oh my gosh, it was like pre-vlogging days, I'll tell you that. I was probably like maybe, oh my gosh, 15 years old? Oh my gosh, we're talking like 9 years ago? That's insane to think about. Yeah, it's been forever since I've been to the Disney water parks, and I've been wanting to get back to them, but it was always something like on vacations. I just always felt like there was never the time for it. Like we always wanted to just be in the main parks. I knew like living here that I eventually wanted to start going to the water parks, and kind of had it in my mind that I was like, I want to go ahead and upgrade my annual pass to include the water park. So that is exactly what I just did, because I looked, and just to get a day pass to like Typhoon Lagoon was like $69, and to add it on to the annual pass, it was then like $99 plus tax. So it was worth it for like 30 bucks more. Yeah, that's a good deal, and I can then go whenever I want. So that's my exciting news. Get excited for water park vlogs. Just take a moment to admire these fireworks. It is so loud, oh my gosh. Also, I'm like the only person on this walking path right now heading over to the Grand Floridian. But it's kind of like echoing, and I think it's because I'm pretty sure, not Enchantment. Oh my gosh, I'm now getting everything mixed up. Not Illuminations, it's coming. Harmonious. Harmonious is going off over at Epcot right now, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, you kind of have like pops in that direction, pops in this direction. So I seriously feel like I have not seen Enchantment, Magic Kingdom's new fireworks, very much, like hardly at all. I've only like feel like I've properly watched it one time, and that was actually on the 50th anniversary day on October 1st, 2021. I saw Enchantment when it premiered, which was exciting. It was like, you know, the whole excitement of the 50th anniversary that day. And then since then I've watched it from like other places, like around the resorts, things like that. And then there was one other time that me and my parents watched it actually being in the park, but it was so jam-packed crowded. We were like very far back down Main Street, really could not see much. There was like a tree in our way, there was a ton of people. So I really feel like I have not properly watched this since October on the 50th anniversary. So like sometime soon I have to rectify that. I contemplated doing that tonight, but when I came out of that theater from meeting Mickey and saw the sea of people there, I was like, yeah, the day after Easter's probably not the day to finally catch Enchantment again. So yeah, instead we're gonna have a nice resort hopping evening. I think that sounds like a better plan. Does anyone know what this is? It's some type of a frog, I know that. Listen. This is cracking me up. Actually, you know what? This is bringing back a memory. Years ago, I remember for some reason we parked at the Grand Floridian and we were walking back to our car late at night, and there's kind of like some swampy areas around back here, and we heard this and we were laughing about it. We're like, these singing frogs. Anyone know what these are? Doesn't that sound fake? No, that's a real, like, that's an animal. Do you hear that? That's fireworks, but like, listen to that. Okay, that's hysterical. Oh my gosh, it sounds like it's a fake. Oh my gosh, what was that noise? That was something else. It sounded like a wild pig, which I do know they have around here. Okay, I'm gonna keep walking. I just heard it again. Like, aside from the singing frogs, there's like a oink, like pig sound, which my mom always tells the story. I think I was with her, like, once again, years ago. We were on the monorail from TTC over to Epcot, and she said that she could remember looking down and there was like a wild boar there. And I think my mom remembers seeing like wild boars years ago too here at Disney. So they're definitely around. So I would not be surprised. One will just run out right now. Okay, I just got to the Grand Floridian and the fireworks just ended, but this right here, this is very special. This was my very first resort that I stayed at as a Floridian. My first Floridian staycation was here at the Grand Floridian. Love this resort. It now has an even more special meaning to me because I think it's appropriate too that the first staycation as a Floridian was Grand Floridian. Amazing. And it was this building right here, Sugarloaf. That's where I stayed at, right up there. Oh my gosh, I wish I could go up there right now. I wish that I could just sleep here for the night. So right now I just came over here to sit by the Grand Floridian pool, and I just came here to chill out, and I just posted my Mickey pictures on Instagram, which is exciting. But yeah, this is just so relaxing. Okay, I just came inside of the Grand Floridian. I'm looking for something sweet. I want to get some type of a dessert pastry type thing, and I was thinking about getting the hot cross buns, which this is something actually when I was on my staycation with my friend Claire. She's from England and she was telling me that these hot cross buns were like truly authentic, but I'm so sad. Day after Easter, they have already shut down the little Grand Cottage that was here selling the Easter treats. I wanted to get back and try this, so hopefully next year, hopefully they bring this back and I can actually try a hot cross bun from here. But I'm very happy to see they still have the eggs, so I can take one last little peruse of the eggs before they disappear for the 2022 Easter season. This egg was just so impressive, like the fact that it's like massive. Look at that. It's like a proper little carriage. And I'm actually thinking though, I was gonna try that because I was thinking if it was still here, it probably wasn't gonna be here much longer. But I did not take into account that they were like, day after Easter, it's out of here. We're done selling the hot cross buns. But I'm actually craving something kind of like chocolate-y, you know? And so I'm thinking I'll probably get like a cupcake or something. And I could go back to Gasparilla Island Grill, but I have to head back to the Transportation and Ticket Center to get my car anyway. So I might just go ahead and take a nice little stroll over to the Polynesian. Maybe I'll get something from Captain Cook's over there. I was thinking I could do Dole Whip too, which is always an option when you're at Polynesian, but I don't know, I think I'm in the mood for something more like a cupcake, like chocolate. Something with chocolate. I'm craving chocolate right now. I will forever love this walk in between Grand Floridian and the Polynesian. And it's like, look at that, the wedding pavilion. Oh, so dreamy. And we turn this way and we're gonna pass the Poly. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so sad to walk past what was the Spirit of Aloha dinner show and is now soon going to be the new expansion thing to the Polynesian. I'm a little bit bitter about that. A little bit bitter. I can remember in one of my first vlogs after moving here, I said, I'm pretty sure I have this on video, that I said, oh, when that comes back, when the luau finally comes back, I'm gonna be the very first one there, and I can't wait for that. And now Disney announced that it's never coming back again, and I am just a little bit salty. A little bit salty. And honestly, I'm gonna say something very controversial. I would have taken Spirit of Aloha dinner show over Hoop-Dee-Doo. Sorry. I know so many people are like avid Hoop-Dee-Doo people, and I do like Hoop-Dee-Doo, I do. But I would have rathered, if I could have only had one, stay. Because Hoop-Dee-Doo was announced that it is coming back. I would have rather had Spirit of Aloha dinner show over Hoop-Dee-Doo review. That's just me. So yeah, I'm definitely sad about this. Yeah. And it was always just such a pretty peaceful area over here. Like, there's Luau Point, which is actually one of the Disney wedding locations. Like, is that gonna be part of this whole hotel expansion? I have a feeling it is, so that's probably gonna go away too over here. Ugh, it's just so sad. It's kind of hard to see. We'll have to come back here in daylight and like kind of see all this, what we can see before it goes away. This was all kind of like part of the stage building and everything. Also, wouldn't this be just great to like film like 8 hours of this to sleep to? Like the sounds of the waves of Seven Seas Lagoon. Yes, I could fall asleep to that. So I've stayed at the Grand Floridian. I've stayed at Contemporary, not at Contemporary Main, but at Bay Lake Tower. Somewhere that I have never stayed before though is this place right here, Polynesian. So that's gonna have to be maybe the next Floridian staycation. May have to be this guy right here, Polynesian. And this place is just like totally my vibe. Like I love the whole tropical feel. Yeah, I need to stay here at some point. So I'm kind of walking along the beach here at the Polynesian, and my friend was actually telling me that there was like a ton of construction starting to happen here at Poly. So yeah, I got up here to this point and saw this barrier wall, and I was like, wait, can you not like take this little pathway to get towards like the main Great Ceremonial House? But you can actually come around here by like the fire pot, and it does continue on around. But now I'm like, wait, how do I get up to the lobby? I'm gonna have to go through all these buildings again and then up around, because look, they're doing like some type of a construction like pavement update there. It may actually be closer for me to go back kind of around the boat dock again, like the marina again. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I feel like I'm lost in the jungle at the moment. That live music right now is actually coming from the outdoor seating area of Trader Sam's, which that is something I have never done. I have never had a drink from Trader Sam's, either the like outside seating or the inside thing that everybody wants to go to. That's like the coveted bar experience where they have all the live effects and different things that happen. It looks so cool, and yeah, I have never been there before, so that's something else that I have to add to my list to make happen one of these days. Okay, I'm gonna go see what they have in the way of a sweet inside of Captain Cook's here. So they do have the little case of the novelty ice creams, and I would never say no to a Mickey Premium Bar, but I don't know, I'm really in the mood for like a cupcake or something. Ooh, this is cute. Oh my gosh, they have like a Polynesian pineapple cupcake there. They have the Moana cupcake. Oh, and then that just looks good, like the classic vanilla Mickey cupcake. Oh my gosh, they also have like an Easter cupcake with like a chocolate bunny right there. Okay, I got the Polynesian 50th cupcake because Polynesian is also celebrating its 50th anniversary, just like Walt Disney World, because this was an opening day resort. And how cute is this? So it's a little bit smushed because it's in the to-go container, but there's like a edible flower on there. So I want to open this up and try some of it right now, because you can't beat sitting here just outside of Captain Cook's with this view of the pool area. This is the little like splash pad. Like, this is just so amazing, so pretty. Okay, I just took my cupcake out of the packaging and kind of refluffed my tropical flower right there. Look at this. Okay, we're gonna give it a try. Also, the Trader Sam's ukulele player just started doing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and it is amazing. Okay, I am going to go ahead and try my little cupcake now. I'm trying to think the best way to do this. I feel like, let me try to, oh, it kind of pops right out of the, oh, I like that, because sometimes the Disney cupcake wrappers, you guys know, they can sometimes be difficult. But yeah, this seems like now this is just a regular cupcake wrapper once you get over the 50th part there. I have a feeling that this is pineapple infused and not just a vanilla cupcake. That's at least what I'm hoping. I hope there's some type of like pineapple filling on the inside. But all right, let's go ahead and try this. Yeah, that is pineapple something somewhere in there. That is amazing. It is so like dense. This is so good. It's so nice and sweet. This is exactly what I was like looking for right now. Oddly enough, no chocolate. But I saw pineapple cupcake and I was just like, yes, I need that. It's like a Dole Whip put into a cupcake. That's the best way to describe it. It's like just that subtle pineapple flavor. Oh yeah, this is amazing. I didn't even get to anything in the middle yet. It's just like the actual, I think it's the cake part itself. Yeah. Not just the icing, it's like the cake itself has like a little bit of hint of pineapple, I think. Let's try just the icing on its own. That's more so just like a buttercream. I don't think there's any pineapple in that. So it's like the cake part. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I was like planning just to take a couple bites to like film this and then I'll take the rest back to my apartment, but this is honestly so good. I might just sit here and finish the whole thing because yeah, I'm enjoying this. Okay, so update on the inside, there's actual pineapple filling with like pineapple chunks, like chunks of real pineapple. This right now might be my new favorite cupcake on all of Disney properties for specialty cupcakes. This is incredible. Okay, so I do have actually a little bit of my cupcake that I'm gonna save and take back with me, but that seriously may be my new favorite cupcake on property right now. I need to start trying some of the other ones, but yeah. Recently, I feel like that may just take the cake. That was incredible. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and walk through the lobby quick while I'm here. Maybe go, oh wait, I was gonna go in Boutique, but oh my gosh, what time is it? It's like almost 11 at night and Boutique is closed. So that's good to know. I've never actually seen it closed down. Well, all right then. We'll just start walking back to the Transportation and Ticket Center then. Okay, I just left Polynesian property and I am now over here at the Transportation and Ticket Center. And this is crazy, but the moon right now, it has to be a full moon. Like I spotted it back over at Polynesian. It is like so bright and looks like so like close. Like, if you know what I mean? Like where it just looks super big. Like this is gorgeous. I need to try to find a good like clearing to get a good perspective of it up here. But yes, gonna go get on the tram and we will head back to the car. And oh my goodness, look at the line for the trams. See, I'm not used to being here this late. Usually I get back to avoid these crowds. Yeah, no patience. After waiting in line for Mickey, that was like the most waiting in line that this local can take. I am now, you know what, I walked all the way from Magic Kingdom to Grand Floridian to Polynesian, now to TTC. I'm just gonna keep on walking all the way to the Scar parking lot. Why not, right? Yeah, no patience. I'm just gonna go. And here it gives me a chance to show you the moon, which on camera does not do it justice, but look at that. It's so bright. Okay, I've made it back to the car. Gonna go ahead and drive back now to the apartment and call it a night. But today was so fun. I'm so happy that I decided to, yes, on the opening day of characters being back with meet and greets at, like, you know, full regular protocols like we remember them. I'm so happy that I went today. You know, I was talking to the cast member in there when I was waiting, and she said that she had been working there since January and said that the most she had ever seen the line was like 35 minutes. And there was points today that it was like upwards of 90 minutes. And like I said, when I got in line, it was posted at 35, but I waited closer to an hour. And yeah, it's of course because everyone's so excited and happy that this is like, you know, you can finally hug the characters, put your arm around the characters, get a picture up close with them. Everyone's excited about it. And so yeah, I could have waited and went another day this week when there wasn't that like first day hype, but it's fun being a part of the first day hype sometimes. So I'm happy that I did it. It was a fun memory, and getting to just do a little resort hopping to end the night, get a cupcake. That was awesome. Chill by the Grand Floridian pool. Love doing that. Reminiscing about my recent staycation. I can't wait to do something like that again. But yeah, right now I'm gonna go ahead, head back, and have another fun day tomorrow. I also have the day off tomorrow, so I'm not sure what my plans are yet for tomorrow, but we'll see. But all right guys, please go ahead, give the video a thumbs up, leave me some comments down below. All those things go such a far way in helping to support me and the channel. And with that, make today magical, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.